February 13th, 1980, was one of the, in many ways, I guess, defining moments for this conference, and one of the most talked about moments for this conference, and definitely for this rivalry, is when my dad said, "The Manning Fieldhouse is now officially closed." So this is my 7th year in the East, and this is my first win up here. And so I've been thinking the last couple of years that, some kind of way, that the man upstairs kind of say, okay, you closed down Manly, but your ancestors, no one in your lineage is going to win at the new place they're going to. So me and the man upstairs had a whole lot of talks this week, and I'm glad he lifted whatever dust he sprinkled over top of us. Glad we could win up here. Questions?
So what did it finally feel like to see the crowd move to the doors there where you're ready to go?
It feels good. I mean, league wins, road wins in this league are hard to come by. Clearly, road wins for me, our team up here lately, have been impossible to come by. So I think that we did a good job down at the end of getting the rebounds that we needed to get. And then also executing at the offensive.
What was the big difference? They seem to have their way on the last early, in the first half and early in the second. I think Rick Jackson got into foul trouble. Was that the difference to you guys getting some of the key rebounds?
I'm not sure. I think we had a few timeouts where all we talked about, we want to call it talking about, is that's the game. That is the game. For the most part, we're in good defensive position. We're causing them to miss. Now, do we want to win or not? Are we going to get the rebound or not? I also think at the end we switched defenses, which may have helped us be in a better rebound position.
John, you folks nullified Rick Jackson today. First team that's done that. How did that happen?
I'm looking at the numbers now, and it felt like let me just not say it. I don't need to say it felt like he had much more presence in this game than these numbers show. Now, to that end, I think Julian in particular, but I think everyone that we threw at him, Nate did a good job early guarding him. I think we did a good job of just being attentive to him. He's the type of person where when he is off the ball, you have to be extremely attentive and keep working in, because by the time the ball rotates around to his side, he's already buried you under the rim. And I think our post players did a very good job of just being attentive to him in terms of the position that he was getting. We have to do a better job of keeping him off the board. So.
Coach, down the stretch, it looked like on a few key possessions you got some really good offensive execution. And at times, it seemed like it was really hard to get those baskets. Can you talk about some of those possessions down the stretch?
Yeah, I think it's just the function of our guys did a good job. The two guys standing behind me, and everyone else in the locker room, just of sticking with the game plan. We stuck with our stuff. We got it, and I think they may have gotten a little antsy. But we threw it in. We wanted to keep throwing it. We threw it into Julian. We found Jason cutting along the baseline. We threw it into Julian. Spun and found Hollis on the opposite wing. And Chris did a terrific job all day of getting into the heart of their zone and then trying to decide and figure out who's open and who to throw it to. And that's difficult because getting it in there, that's what you have to do to have success. But then also you're getting in, you get smothered. But I thought he did a good job of maintaining his poise once he got it in the middle.
How important were the threes in the first half and the second? You had 6 threes in the first half.
How many did we get in the second half? 3. They were very important. It's just when you play against them, I can sit up here and say, well, this is our game plan, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do the other. And Jim tweaks that zone and pushes the magic button, and all of a sudden everything you think is going to be there disappears. The world calls it a 2-3, but there's so many different looks. And as soon as they figure out what you're trying to do, they do a great job of taking that away. But in the first half, we were able to, most of it was off of Chris's penetration, we were able to get in there and then turn and throw it out. In the second half, we instead of all penetration, we were able to throw it in, I think, a little more, and then kick it back out. But they were very important.
I
you want to win. We've had, I think, and I haven't looked at the numbers, I think a decent amount of success at the Verizon Center and some success in the Big East tournament. This is Georgetown Syracuse. This is big to this conference. It's big to me. It's big to our school. So did I know that I hadn't won in this building? Absolutely.
Questions for players?
Julian, I think you came over to Chris. Chris slammed the ball down right when the buzzer went in Austin, and you said something. What were you telling your fellow seniors there? So you guys kind of soaked it in.
No, it was a good play, and he's trying to copy me a little bit. We're blocking some shots, so it's happy that it is a big play for us. And just trying to make sure we stay focused and stuff, because we have a lot of seniors in this team, a lot of leadership, and we don't get rattled. No matter we're down 4, I think, before maybe like 5-6 minutes left, and we just kept running, kept pushing through it, and we just knew we got to pull it out. We're not a win in close games, and so we're excited to try to stay poised and keep carry it out.
You guys were up by 2 points. I want to say 57-55 late, and you grabbed the rebound, and then Jason grabbed the rebound on the next possession. You guys ran out 4-point run there, and that pretty much was the game. Talk about what Coach said. I mean, was that really the turning point? Those 2 rebounds there?
Yeah, coming out that timeout, the biggest effort was trying to get stops, because we knew they're not really aggressive because they were down. So get the stops and took the went out their sails a little bit. We got some big stops, and then kind of change our favor after that point.
Can you speak to, as Coach did, to the bigness of coming into the Dome and the Georgetown Syracuse thing, and you guys walking out with a win?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big honor to be the first team, his team, to be a part of the team. We got his win, first win for us. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. But like,
Let's not get carried away with me.
but every win is important in league play. But this is a little special for us, definitely. Be happy about today and then move on to Marquette on Sunday.
Chris, what does this feel like? I'm sure you've been dreaming about this moment since you were a freshman.
Nah, I ain't been dreaming about it, but it felt good. It feels good to win. It's something that we really want to focus on. And, not only the coach first time, it's our first time too. So, it felt good, and we did what we had to do to win the game.
Chris, you guys, were obviously trailing the final 6 minutes. You guys were able to make that big run and take the lead. How was it for you being able to orchestrate the offense, as your coach talked about?
Well, it wasn't really on the offensive end. We made some key buckets, but the whole game, especially in the first half, they were getting a lot of second and third chance points. So we really wanted to hone in, and when we really focus on defense and communicate and try to get rebounds, try to get stops. And if we get stops, we felt like if we're up, 4 with 2 minutes left, we're in pretty good hands. Especially with our leadership, our veterans, and just our personnel, we felt we could execute.
You guys started the season with 8 wins against pretty good opponents. You've now won 7 in a row here in the Big East. Can you compare the 2 streaks? Are you playing better now as a team than you did at the start of the season?
It's tough to compare. We're not worried about winning streak. We're just trying to win every game that's in front of us, and we're taking one game at a time. Especially, this game was big for us. It's a big rivalry, has a lot of history and tradition. So, we just want to come out and execute and try to, get a win in hostile environment.
You tracked down a really long rebound after you missed a 3-pointer there. How important was it? That was a lot of hustle. You basically were not going to be trying to get to that ball.
Yeah. Well, I was upset that I missed a 3, and then I just ran the ball down. Scoop, I guess he was a step behind me, and I just tried to get it as fast as I can.
Huge play.
Do you remember what Julian said to you?
Yeah, Julian has a question, but what he said was, "It's fine. We finally got a win. We finally got a win in the Dome, and it was us seniors there. So, we all knew it was tough getting a win up here, and we had some tough battles up here, past year. So he was excited, and he was just like, we finally got a win. So it was cool.